right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Dirty Bowl. I'm Bo McMichael here on Score 58 Network, bringing you live from Tequila, Georgia, Duncan Creek Park. Sit back and enjoy a great day of football. We got 3 games on tap. The first one, Motor City Outlaws taking on the Force. Motor City's from Michigan. The Force is from Alabama. Sit back and enjoy. We'll get things started here shortly. Refs have shown up. That means it's time to play some football. We'll be right back.
Live is the place to be for quality broadcast for you to see. They deliver prime coverage like Amazon. No matter what day of the week you see them on, you don't need to double check. The truth is clearer than air. Treat it like a viral video and share. There's no comparison, no equal to mention. You can see for yourself, let it have your attention. From the beginning you'll see what you would have hated to miss. And the recapable moments, so keep dropping the hits. Turn up the volume, grab your favorite seat, so sit back right now and enjoy what's on screen. 58 live in the building. Best crew out there filming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to Duncan Creek Park. I'm Bo McMichael, going to bring in Craig Chapman and Butch Prosser. Craig and Butch, how you doing today, gentlemen?
We're good, man. How are you?
Man, it's football on a Saturday. You can't argue with that, man.
No, you cannot.
And it's Saturday, so at least nobody said, hey, it's Monday. And somebody said, hey, we need some benches over here. And those gentlemen said, I got you. And they're bringing it across. Gentlemen, talk to me about these two teams. And we'll have the whole day to really talk about why we do the Dirty Bowl in January and what it gets all us prepped for. But any information you can give me a little bit about the Motor City Outlaws, Craig?
Well, you know, right now their head coach is Lamar Miller. The offensive coordinator is B.J. Sims, or Simes, I guess. Defensive coordinator is Q Stevenson. Their special teams coach is Otis Riley, and their team owner is Lorenzo Holloway. They've got about 10 players to watch right here. Kevin Williams, their strong safety. The fireman, Mario Burton, a linebacker. Romel Holmes, who's an athlete. Quez Hall, a wide receiver. This guy has got the greatest name ever. Drew John Morant of the O Block, who's an athlete. Tyrell Yarborough, an athlete. Chris, the mini fridge Hayes, who's a running back. That sounds like he might be not someone you don't want to tackle. Calden 40 Cal Rogers, a defensive end, AJ L. Captain Blessman, and Earl Kimbo Slice Blancher. Their team sponsor is Detroit Financial Auto Sales. And their Facebook, you can find them. Their team sponsor at Detroit Financial Auto Sales on Facebook.
All right, man. That sounds like you were ready for that. Hands down there on that part. Well, the Force is located out of Birmingham, Alabama on that part. Do we have any key players for the Force?
Oh, yeah, sure do.
Let's give it to us.
All right, so the players to watch on offense for the Force are number 4, Rashad Louis, number 24, Ty Dunklin, number 17, Darren Clark, and number 18, Tony Rudolph Jr. On defense, Thomas Sims, number 1, number 41, Ryan Greider, number 33, Trey Hayes, and number 6, William Elam. The Force, they've been the 2021 NDFL champs, the 2022 Independence Bowl champs, the 2021 Independence Bowl champs, the 2022 NDFL champions, the 2022 AFNT 2A national champions, the 2023 IAFLX champions, and the 2023 3A Sunshine Bowl champions.
Well, the nice part is we've had an opportunity to see them several years going, so it's always nice to have the Force. I will say hats off to both teams right now. Butch, can you read the numbers?
Oh, yeah, I can see them today.
And I mean, it is. I feel like somebody gave us an early Christmas gift, even though it's January 6th. I mean, early is early when it comes to Christmas.
Or it could be late.
No. I'm always early. I'm never late, especially for dinner. I'm definitely not late for dinner. All right. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to let y'all take it away. Wonderful game. Sit back and enjoy. We'll come back in and out. I'll bother y'all a little bit. We're going to get things moving across. Once again, 4 o'clock game, 7 o'clock kickoff. This one right here is our first kickoff. But stay with us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those people watching on Facebook Live, that's wonderful. But 4 plays into this game, Facebook will end. So nothing's wrong with your TV set, but if you're watching it on the Sunshine Bowl Facebook page, it will go away. Okay, so just kind of take a deep breath and understand that each costs $5 to watch the game. Why? Because, hey, we got a crew here and there, and it takes time and money to do what we want to do. And the cost is $5 per game. You pay through PayPal. Once again, you can look on the link below. We'll actually put this link up here so you can click on it as well once this game goes off. We will come back on for the pregame show of the next game at 4 o'clock and also the next game at 7 o'clock. And stay with us at the very end of the night when they're going to get together and announce all of the Sunshine Bowl participants February 17th and 18th down in Miami, Florida, and the matchups that will occur. Sit back and enjoy this great game. Craig Chapman, Butch Prosser, I'm Bo McMichael, our whole crew of Score 58 Network on site and here in the studio. We'll give kudos as goes on, but I don't know if you can have kudos or kudos.
Or kudos.
Kudos. It's always tongue-tying on that part.
Kudoses.
Oh, now, I'll Bieber you, brother. Once we get off Facebook, man, it's all open on that part. Yeah, we'll have a tally of who gets Biebered enough. All right, gentlemen, take it away. Have fun. Enjoy some football on a Saturday afternoon. Take care.
All right, so to set the stage right here, the Force will be in red. The Motor City Outlaws will be in black and yellow. Got a very Oregon look to their uniform. The Force will kick off. So we'll get our first look at the Outlaws to offense to start the game. Coach Prosser, what do you think are some keys to how this thing is going to unfold?
Well, the weather today is just absolutely horrible for a football game. It's cold, rainy, ball possession is always a key and stuff like this. And, these guys don't have unlimited resources, so you're going to be playing with a wet football.
Yes, you are, and it's going to be the wind's going to pick up. It's going to end up being a rough game. So for the Force, there's the kick. It's going to be taken at about the 20-yard line. Ooh, nice block.
Ooh.
And the ball will be down at about the 28. So the Motor City Outlaws will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And it's going to be rough to tell where the football is with them little be.
Yeah, those little down markers or yard markers.
So 1st and 10, ball is at the 28. Motor City comes right out and gets right on the, well, now they're going to get in the huddle. Thought we were about to get super tempo right here. Just come right out, start snapping the ball and going for it. So our first offensive series of the Dirty Bowl get about to kick off. Love the helmets. Outstanding helmets. Got the Outlaw, the little Oregon O on the back for Outlaws. It's great. So Motor City is going to come out. Goodness gracious. You see the mini fridge in the backfield, and I know why they call him that now. Number 23, Christopher Hayes, the third right there. Like I said, he looks like somebody you would not want to tackle.
Yeah, he hadn't missed many meals either.
All right, so they had to move the ball off of the high school hash and put it on. The rules for this are NFL rules, timing-wise. You've got college OT rules if it goes to that. So doubles look right here for the Motor City Outlaws. Rico Lewis handed off to the mini fridge on first down, and he's going to get about 2, so it'll bring up second down and 8.
And one thing about the force, they're going to put pressure on defensively. They're going to bring a lot of people. You saw that time they brought both inside linebackers. They are not bashful about blitzing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I would try to get to that big mini fridge quick too. I
Yeah.
think once he starts going downhill, it may not be a pretty sight.
Number 7, Rico Lewis, who's listed as a wide receiver on our roster, is in the backfield running the quarterback position right now. Doubles look for the Outlaws on 2nd and 8. Trying to send somebody in motion. Hand it off again. That'll be a gain of about 2 more, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll say goodbye to the Facebook world. Butch, say goodbye.
Goodbye,
All
Facebook.
right. What about you, Craig? You want to say goodbye? Adios. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci, Facebook.
Yeah, say la vie. Hey, we're going to put that link down below. Love to see you. We'll see you at the next game.
So 3rd down and 6 right here, and we've yet to see the ball put in the air. You know, the game plan for Motor City seems to be we're going to run it at you. You know, they motion from doubles to trips right there. But like you said, Coach, the force, they're going to pressure.
Yeah, that last tackle was Lafayette Ragland, and he came through untouched and met the running back on the line of scrimmage and made a good play. So
Interesting 4-3 kind of adjustment right here to trips. Oh, wasn't ready for the snap. Throws the slant, and it's dropped. It'll bring up 4th down and 6 right here in a punting situation for Motor City. So 4th and 6 right here for Motor City. You know, and it looked like they had that route right there, Coach.
yeah, he was open. It was a good throw. You know, when you talked about the quarterback, Rico Lewis, listed as a wide receiver, they only have one quarterback listed on their whole roster. So I don't know if he was not able to make the trip down or,
Yep.
you know, if he's injured, exactly what. We don't get all that information, but Lewis made a good throw.
You hear him telling no crackbacks.
Yeah, we'll get lots of sounds from the game
Yes,
today
we
because
will.
Our camera people are right there on the sideline today.
So Hayes will do the kicking right here. Oh, it's blocked. They threw a flag right there. I thought the ball got blocked.
He was only 6 yards deep
Yeah,
in
it wasn't-
formation, so they're not going. evidently that ball was not touched, or they're bringing it back. Looks like they're going to be going for it, 4th and 1.
I wonder who's getting the ball, Coach.
Yeah, this will be a big surprise.
So the penalty moves it up to 4th and about 1 right here, Coach.
Yeah, I'm surprised they just called running into the kicker and not roughing, because he got hit pretty good.
As you can see right there on your screen, it's 39 degrees in Decula, Georgia, with some rain in the forecast. We'll be moving out as the afternoon goes on. So this is a really interesting set right here. Oh, they're going to put the mini fridge at quarterback. And he's got the ball is out.
Oh, they got.
Ball is still out. And it is recovered, it looks like. Here we go.
A little early.
Number 1.
Action.
Number 1 for the Force, that's Thomas Sims from Lane College on the recovery. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Force as the first, really big play of the game happens right here with the fumble snap.
Oh, that play didn't have a chance. The defensive line just dominated the offensive line there, knocked the center back into the quarterback, causing the fumble. And
center beat the quarterback, or beat the football back to the quarterback on that play, Coach.
Yeah, and that's never a good thing when your quarterback ends up with the center in his lap.
So as you can see right there, it was an 11-hour drive for Motor City to get to Decula, Georgia. And, for the Force who were from Birmingham, only a 3-hour drive. So doubles look right here for the Force. There's the snap, straight drop, going to take the shot down the right sideline, wide open, touchdown. Goodness gracious.
Well, one play, quick score, take advantage of the turnover.
Looks like that's number 17 right there. Darren Clark, one of the players to watch that we mentioned. And it's just, right down the field, Coach.
Yeah, that was just a go route, and he was gone. He was 5 yards open.
38-yard touchdown pass right there, and a 6-0 lead right here for the Force early on. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the game. Get a turnover on defense and then come right back, and on your first play, throw a 38-yard touchdown pass. Boy.
I mean, Coach, he was wide open.
Yeah, the cornerback, I don't know if he was not ready for the speed or what, but he was not even in the picture.
Looking in the backfield.
Yeah.
So a slot look right here. Power back set to the right after the shift. Inside give right there to number 3, and he's going to power his way into the end zone. That's number 3, Justin Ellis, 5'10", 235 pounds from Faulkner University. And it is 8-0 early for the Force, and I mean early, Coach.
Oh, yeah, if you're the Force, that's a great way to start the game. You couldn't ask for a better way to start your offense. Boy, what offensive efficiency. One play, 38 yards, 6 points. Hey, wow.
Trying to get that, trip to Miami started fast right here. So the Force will kick off again. The opening kickoff was fielded at about the 20-yard line, about an 8-yard return. Looks like that's number 19, Bronson Young, from Austin High School kicking off for the Force. Like you said, Coach, we're going to get plenty of sounds of the game right here.
Yeah.
There's the kick from Young. It's going to be fielded just outside the 20-yard line, taking it to the right. Got a nice block on the edge right there. Turns the corner. He's at the 50, 40, 35, down to about the 31-yard line. That's number 2 on the return right there, Holmes.
What a great return. That's a good answer by the Outlaws.
And I'm wondering if we got, we do have a flag. I think they're going to call a block in the back on that return on the right-hand side right there. The official called pass interference, but it was a block in the back. So instead of having great field position, they're going to be backed up probably right about there.
35 or so, 30. We're still walking, so.
Nice one-handed grab right there by the official. They're going to mark it at the 20-yard line, Coach.
Wow.
So what do you lose right there? 49 yards in field position?
Yeah, boy, that's a big penalty there, and got them backed up.
So 1st and 10 right here for the Motor City Outlaws, already trailing 8-0 here. First quarter of the first game, or game 1 of the Dirty Bowl right here. And number 7, Rico Lewis, in at quarterback. Game plan early on has been to get the football to number 23, the mini fridge, Mr. Hayes. 4-3 defensive alignment for the Force. Here comes the blitz, Coach.
Yeah, they're coming again. They're not going to sit back. They may line up in the 4-3, but they're bringing a lot of people.
And that's going to be a loss of 4 on first down. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 14 after that loss of 4. Ball was carried by Hayes again on what looked like a direct snap.
It's number 90, which we don't have a number 90 on our roster, so I couldn't tell you his name.
They're going to mark it as a loss of 2 is what they say?
Yep.
Okay. So 2nd and 12 right here for Motor City. Going to try to throw a little. Tried to throw what looked like some form of an option route. It goes incomplete, and the quarterback's helmet is off, so he has to rule to leave the field. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 12. And a swarm of bees just flew over our head, it sounded like.
And now you're without a quarterback, and you've got a wide receiver playing quarterback, and he had to leave the game. So now
it's like number 5's in the game, Quez Hall. Heck, after watching that kickoff return, I'd put number 2 back there and snap it to him.
Yeah.
Now it's going to end up being a run. And he's going to bring up about 4th down and 2, Coach, after that 10 yards run.
Yeah, that was the best play of the day so far for the Outlaws.
And they're right back on the ball.
Yeah, I would look for the same. I would look for the same if they're going for this, which after their last punt, I think I would go for this too.
Yeah, there's a timeout right there for Motor City to set up this 4th down and 2 play.
Yeah, they've got some speed out there, that's for sure now. You saw 2 on the kickoff return. You had Hall right there on the, I don't know if that was a design quarterback sweep or if he just.
Well, it kind of looked like it, Coach, because when he got out there, Hayes was blocking, had a nice, he led around the corner, sealed the linebacker. I thought he was going to make the cut right there and get out into the middle of the field and it was going to be interesting. Nice job by the Force defense of getting him to the ground and setting up this 4th and 2. And it looks like they're going to punt, Coach. Or they're going to line up the punt. There's nobody back deep right here for the Force. So 4th and 2. Hayes is back to punt. There's the snap. It's high snap. Oh, he missed. And the ball will be fielded at the 25-yard line, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Force at the 25.
Wow, I think I'd go for it every time.
I'm guessing that we're going to see a very similar play call to the last one we saw, Coach.
Yeah, I would imagine that we're going to, why mess around? Shoot, we got the ball in the great field position again. You got the ball on the 25-yard line.
And they put number 17 right here, Darren Clark, out wide to the right, which is where he was last time. Number 4, Rashad Louis, the quarterback. Number 3, Justin Ellis flanks him to the right. There's the snap. Right down the middle of the field, wide open. Wow. Pass complete to number 18. That's Tony Rudolph. And there's a flag down, and they're going to be offside, so they'll decline that, and it'll be 1st and goal at about the 1-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, and boy, the defensive back there, Holmes, took a shot.
Yeah.
He didn't deliver, but he got the worst of that end.
Yes, sir, and they go to trips. And they got the big man in the backfield right here. I think Ellis is going to get to touch the rock right here. There's the ball's on the ground. Louis picks it up, tries to spin away, and he's going to lose a ton of yardage. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. Has he tried to pull that football away right there? They'll bring up 2nd down and goal from the 13 now.
Yeah, boy, what a big mistake. Maybe they just want to throw a touchdown pass. Yeah, the Motor City secondary has been kind of porous on the 2 out of these first 3 plays.
That's being kind, Coach.
Yes, well, I didn't want to.
Got 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. You got the Force sitting there, in the score 58 orange zone, looking to add on again. Sprint. Louis going to sprint to the left. Oh, my word. Pass was incomplete. I'm not so sure he wasn't past the line of scrimmage, too.
Yeah, he was past the line of scrimmage and threw back into the middle of the field and had a guy standing on the pylon. It looked like he was wide open. So
if he had to do it again, he should have just ran, Coach.
Yeah, he had the corner and nobody out there.
So 3rd and goal. Ball is still at the 13-yard line. I do appreciate it when they get the spot right, because we have seen games where the spot varies from snap to snap.
Well, you never know what you get.
So you got trips to the left right here for the Force. Right in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. And it's that man again, number 17, Darren Clark, for his second touchdown of the game and a 14-0 lead.
Really good play by Louis there, extending the play and keeping his eyes down the field. And
Clark just does the scramble rule, Coach.
yeah, finds a spot and sits down, and he was wide open again. Once again, you got the Motor City Outlaw defensive backs looking into the backfield and trying to see if he's running or not, and just lose all sight of the receivers. And never a good sign if you're a defensive back.
Now let's see if they give the ball right here to Ellis again, like they did on the first time. If it's me, I'm giving the ball to Ellis running right up the middle. They're going to throw the little RPO. Nice move. Nice move again. That's number 18 who got him down to the 1 yard line. Tony Rudolph gets the 2-point conversion, and it's 16-0.
Yeah, that's two good moves right there on the same play to avoid being tackled. And,
Coach, I thought when he made the first move he was going to walk in. He made the second move just for fun.
Yeah, just to say that I can do it. Y'all can't tackle me. Wow. Great start for the Force.
Yeah, I would say.
You know, their defense is outstanding, which we knew their defense was going to be really good. And the offense now is showing.
So Bronson Young will be back to kick off, and it looks like that'll be the last play. That was the last play of the first quarter.
Boy, that was quick.
So we must have a de facto running clock.
Yeah, that's.
Well, you're going to play 3 games in one day, Coach. If you're going to have 15-minute quarters, you're going to have to expedite that thing a little bit.
Yeah, that last 3 minutes of that quarter went quick.
In a hurry. So the Force, 4 plays on that drive. They got 1 first down. They had 25 total yards. They had 1 rush for minus 11 yards, Coach. But 2 pass completions for 36 yards. The outcome is a touchdown and their second successful 2-point conversion of the day and a 16-0 lead.
Yeah, the pass offense is real good. If they get their run offense going with the pass offense, this game's gonna get out of hand quick.
I like the graphic, that Dirty Bowl graphic. That helmet was kind of, I was all right with that. Now, had a very Miami theme to it, Coach.
Yeah, they would much rather be in Miami today than
Absolutely.
they would be in Decatur, Georgia. It's pretty miserable outside right now. I'm glad I'm sitting in the house.
As early as, I say as early, on Tuesday when the weather came out, they were calling for some that, not just rain, but that ugly stuff.
Yeah, that wintry precipitation.
And I was okay with it.
Yeah, we haven't had any wild out here in Georgia, so we'll see.
Young kicks it away. Now, Motor City almost had a huge play on the last return. They're going to lateral this thing back.
Wow.
And Holmes got the lateral, and he's going to be up to about the 38-yard line. So their best starting field position of the day, and that wasn't Holmes. They lateral it back to Hall right there. He'll get tackled at the 38. And there's your first quarter stats right there. As you can see, the Motor City Outlaws have 12 total yards. They have 1 turnover, which occurred on a 4th down. So, it was basically either that or a turnover on downs. The Force have 62 total yards, but minus 11 rush, 73 passing yards, no turnovers, 2 touchdowns, 2 successful 2-point conversions, and a 16-0 lead.
Yeah, pretty good first quarter for the Force. The minus 11 yards was sacked by the quarterback, so it really wasn't, it takes away from the rushing yardage, but it wasn't and they were able to overcome that and make 2 good throws by the quarterback, and now we'll see what Motor City can do. They really need to answer. They've got good starting field position. If they can answer, then we'll have a game. If not, this might get out of hand.
Keon Holmes, number 80, in the backfield. Ball is, there's a little fake right there. And Rico Lewis keeps it around the left side. He will lose 3, and it will be 2nd down and 13.
Gerald B. Mason on the tackle for the Force. And, you know, they've got a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be really hard to stretch them because their corners are up, their safeties are, you know, their 3 linebackers are coming, so they're putting a lot of pressure on.
Need to go back to the slant they threw on that first. Going to roll to his left. Going to take it. Going to try to throw it. Going to be caught by the mini fridge, and he's going to pull for about 17 yards and a first down. So the first down of the game right there.
Malcolm Brooks on the tackle for the Force middle linebacker, and yeah, get the mini fridge in space. Those little guys are trying to tackle him. It's a lot better for him than running him up in between the tackles.
Yeah, I mean, they just lined him up at tight end, run him down, and just hooked him right there, Coach. That's all that was. And he's right back at tight end. They got a more of a tight end doubles look right here. So 1st and 10, ball is at the 48 of the Force. There's the handoff, trying to turn the corner, and no. That's a loss of 7. It'll bring up 2nd down and 17.
41 right there with the initial pressure. Ryan Gritter, the defensive end, and then that's number 8 on the tackle, Lafayette Ragland, who's a linebacker there, and that play had no chance.
Yeah, Coach. They set the edge so well that the ball was a handoff and belly to get away from the defensive end, and now they're huddling basically 1 yard from the football. So 2nd down and 17. Ball is back at the 45. Tight end trips look again. Something tells me they're going to try to go back to that pass to 23. It's been their, real successful play. Oh, instant pressure. Goodness gracious. Good grief.
33 right there. Trey Hayes, and that was another one of those plays that just had no chance.
None, Coach. Not a chance. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 22 right here.
That was one of those lookout blocks right there, I think, by the offensive line. Just, man.
Yeah, Lewis caught the snap, and it's not 22. Jeez.
Yeah. You catch a snap and then catch a defensive end about the same time.
It's going to be 3rd and 25. What plays do you have in your playbook for 3rd and 25, Coach?
Yeah.
Quick kick?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't kick it if I was an outlaw. That hasn't turned out very good for him so far. Yeah, it's tough when you got to go for it on 4th and 30.
So 3rd and 25 right here. Ball is all the way back. Like, it's at their 37, Coach. This would be a -1 yard drive right now, even after getting a first down.
Oh, there.
And he throws it.
And
that is, incomplete, and bring up 4th and 25. And I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't really matter what Motor City does right now because the Force defense is all over everything.
Yeah, they like they know the call. Maybe they
went to the Harbaugh School of.
Went to the Michigan School of Sign Reading.
Or they were at the Belichick School of Film and Practice.
Yeah. So.
All said in jest.
Now you've got a punt, and boy, this doesn't bode well for the Outlaws, as their first 2 punts have been disasters. Now we're going to have a delay of game. Oh, personal foul. Wow.
We're going to give him a first down.
Wow. And this is the biggest play for the Outlaws. don't know what was said or what went on, but, you know, I guess that's the official trying to
Got a timeout right here for the Force.
make sure things don't get out of hand, which you can't blame the official there. Yeah, what a big break for the Outlaws. Keep the ball. Automatic first down.
Yep.
And that was their biggest gain of the day so far.
So it'll be 1st and 10 when this timeout's over. Ball will be at the 49 of the Force. And I would not want to be in that huddle. There's your rankings right there as of 1/6/24. You got the Western Michigan Patriots of the UFL. All right, as you can see right there, Motor City is ranked 10th. They have an 11-2-1 record. That's interesting. That's the American Football News Today, 3A Top 20.
Yeah, that's just by the early first quarter anyway. They are the Force is completely outplaying these guys. So.
Yeah.
Maybe it's might be a big difference with the quarterback. We don't know that.
There is a ton of talking going on right now.
Yeah.
Number 29 for Motor City, Justin Conrad in the backfield. Going to make a fake. Going to throw it wide open.
Oh.
And he's going to take it, and that's going to be a touchdown right there. Wow.
Yes.
Number 88 for Motor City, Kevin Mahone, wide receiver. And that is a 49-yard touchdown, and just like that, wow. I'm talking about being wide open, Coach.
Yeah, the safety for the Force came flying up to support the run, and there was nobody there. He just, wide receiver just ran a streak route and was wide open.
And they had number 5, Quez Hall, in at quarterback right there. Made the play fake to Conrad, raised up, fired it to Mahone, and it was by.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he ran away from him, Coach.
Yeah, he showed a little speed when he caught the football. We talked earlier about the speed of that the Outlaws seem to have.
So Hall stays in at quarterback right here. And run number 12 into the game.
Quarterback draw.
Oh, nice tackle right there.
0-0, Malcolm Brooks on the play. Really good play.
And so that'll be a unsuccessful 2-point try, I guess. So it will be an unsuccessful 2-point try. The drive summary right there was 6 plays, 2 first downs, 47 total yards, negative 19 rush yards right there, Coach.
Yeah.
16 pass yards. You had the huge personal foul penalty right there. And the outcome is a touchdown and a failed 2-point conversion and a 16-6 game.
Yeah, what a big play the penalty was. You go from 4th and 25 to automatic first down, and then you come out and throw a 49-yard touchdown pass.
Yep.
Boy, you look back if you're the Force and you just, you have to understand that sometimes you need to close that mouth and not say so much and just play.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, play with those helmets and shoulder pads, and so we'll see what happens here, because that could be a big turning point.
It's like number 80, Keon Holmes, is going to do the kicking for Motor City. It's like they're missing one on the kickoff team. Unless they got a guy down here on the.
Yeah, down here on the bottom, which we can't see, but
They
yep,
did.
They did.
Ooh.
Good play.
All right. I know
Number
where.
80.
Yeah, I know where number 80 kicks off. He's going
Yeah.
to kick off and meet the ball down there.
Yeah, really good play by Holmes there.
Ball was returned by number 18. That's Rudolph. And we've already seen what he can do in the open field. That's a nice play right there by Holmes to get Rudolph on the ground, and it'll be 1st and 10 right here for the Force. And their drives have been pretty rapid, Coach. They've run 5 plays.
Yeah, they don't take long. And this is their worst starting field position, though, so we'll see if they're able to drive the ball down the field, what they're going to do. You know, their 2 previous drives were at the 38 and the
25.
20. Yeah.
25.
Yeah, so
got to go 65 yards right here.
of course, as wide open as Clark was the first time, this would be no problem.
So Louis in the gun and an empty look.
Oh, he's
And
going to be sacked.
Looked like he wanted to throw the ball early and couldn't get it out of his hand, or receiver wasn't looking or something.
Tackled by number 40 there, Calden Rogers, defensive end. And
Yep. That's a loss of 14. It'll bring up 2nd down and 24, Coach.
yeah, I think Louis kind of escaped the pocket a little early. He didn't have any pressure on him. He just ran out of there and kind of ran into the defensive end. So.
Ran himself into a sack.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, you know, right now that puts him at minus 25 rush yards, Coach.
And they're still up 16-6.
And number 31 is in the backfield now for the Force. It's like Roderick McKenzie. And throw the ball inside.
Oh, nice catch.
Ball caught by Clark again.
There's our mini fridge on the tackle.
Gonna bring up 3rd down and about 20, I think. That wasn't a very long gain right there. Going deep.
Oh,
Incomplete. Tried to go to Rudolph down the right sideline. Even if he catches that, he's out of bounds. But
yeah, that was good coverage that time, though. He threw in, he had 2 men there. The corner and the safety came over the top, so that ball didn't have a lot of chance, even though he put it in a pretty good spot.
so it'll be 4th down right here, and it looks like the first time we'll see the Force punt team. Young will be back to do the punting. And it's funny, Coach, we thought we were fixing to get one of those games where it could be a blowout early, and then one play changed the whole complexion of this thing.
Yeah, one big 15-yard penalty. We'll see if the Force punt is better than what we've seen from the Outlaws when they went to punt formation. So.
Good snap, punts away. Uh-oh, there's Holmes with the ball. Nice coverage.
That's our man.
Yeah, number 18 again right there. Rudolph on the tackle. Holmes with the punt return of about 2 yards. But they'll start at their own 43 right here, trailing by 10 in this 2nd quarter. So it'll be 1st and 10.
Well, let's see if the Outlaws.
Right there later on today at 4 p.m., you got the Indy Bison versus the Spartans. And at 7 o'clock, our final game of the day, you got the Seahawks versus the Warriors here at this 2024 Dirty Bowl. Trying to get themselves on the road to Miami, Coach.
Yeah, I would be a good place to be right now. I would kind of enjoy that.
I'm be interested to see if this is going to be the same play they just scored with. I think we got a timeout right here for the Outlaws. So that'll leave them with one timeout.
And you can see the top 20 again. You got Motor City Outlaws there at number 10 in the nation, and then you have the River City Spartans sitting at 16. And you know, everybody's wanting to get to the Sunshine Bowl.
That's right. There is no sunshine at this bowl game today, though, Coach.
No, this is
if you look
umbrellas and warm weather.
There's the 2A top 20, and you got number 12. There's the Albion Warriors at 10-1, sitting at number 12, and then the Indy Bison at 9-4, sitting at number 20. We'll see both of those teams later on. Oh, we got an I backfield here, Coach. This ought to be interesting. So 1st and 10.
Little bootleg action.
Wide open.
Number 1 on the reception, that is DeMario Burton. And a really nice play that time by the Outlaws.
Yeah, a little bit of diversity in the offense right here. Gain of 8 will bring up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, jump in high formation, good fake up in there, and then a little bootleg action, and the tight end's wide open.
Looks like they've made the decision to go with Quez Hall at quarterback. Snap the Hall. He's going to throw the little quick screen out.
Oh,
Bam.
Really good defense.
Yeah, tried to get it to Lewis in the slot on the quick screen. Fixed to be another penalty. I don't think that was anything. I think it may have gotten stuck together.
Yeah, their helmets got stuck together.
Timeout again for Motor City. That'll be their last. They'll bring up 3rd down and about 7 right here, Coach.
Yeah, and that tackle by Chris Beard, safety, made a really good read. Corner came up and missed the tackle, and then the safety comes through and finishes it off. They get to the ball in a hurry.
Yes, they do. They definitely have a nose for the football.
And this drive started out real promising for Motor City. And now we're back 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. You see the dates of the Sunshine Bowl, the President Day Bowl game at 10 o'clock, game 2 at 1 o'clock, and then the Sunshine National Bowl at 4, and then the 3A AFNT National Championship game at 7 o'clock. So the week of February 17th, a lot of action going on. We'll start early and have lots of football.
Looks like we have a penalty. Wow.
Not sure. Wow. Another big 15-yard penalty, and that seems to be the.
So 3rd and 7 just became 3rd and 22. He went from 2nd and 2 to 3rd and 7 to 3rd and 22 right here.
Yeah, boy, that another big penalty. The penalties have really hurt the Outlaws. Here they had a big kickoff return that was called back because of the penalty, and now you put yourself in a really bad situation here, 3rd and 22.
And this just screams turnover, Coach. It screams it. Hall takes the snap.
Oh, good protection. And there it is. That ball was picked.
Uh-oh. He got away, Coach.
Oh, this may be. Oh.
What a move. All the way down inside the red zone at the 18. There's a penalty flag on the play. And it'll be interesting to see what this call is.
picked by number 6. I guess that's William Elam.
Well, it was the penalty.
Oh, what a break for the Outlaws.
They called offsides.
I guess because it was only a 5-yard penalty, so wow. Big break for the Outlaws. That was a big interception and a big return. All for naught, so we get to do it again.
So if I'm Motor City right here, I would say run the football, but then you might have to punt.
Oh, no, this is 4-down territory here.
So 3rd down and 17 now after the offside penalty, and they got him again. So it'll be 3rd and 12.
Yeah, they keep moving by penalties. That seems to be their best play of the day is get the force to commit a penalty, and that moves it back up. That's 10 yards in 2 plays.
They just took the entire defensive line out.
So you go from 3rd and 22 to 3rd and 12, which is a little bit more manageable.
And they put the mini fridge in at guard, Coach.
Multi-talented player.
They
And
got him
jumped
again.
Oh, and he escaped. Oh.
And then they're going to get pass interference.
Oh, my goodness.
And if it's NFL rules, that should be spot of the foul. It'll be a 1st down.
Wow, what a play by the.
Yeah.
What a break for the Outlaws. And the Force just shoots themselves in the foot right here again. Now you had them in 3rd and 22. And now you've got the ball 1st and 10. And the officials seem to be struggling with
The
there
rule
we go.
application.
Yeah.
I think the Force called timeout.
Yeah, I think I would too. That was 3 plays in a row where you have penalties, 2 offsides, and really a 3rd offside, but then that was negated by pass interference. So big play, big break for the
You had a penalty that
Outlaw.
took away an interception that would have set you up at the 17 or 18-yard line. And after all of that, it's 1st and 10. Ball is down at the 35-yard line of the Force, and this has a striking resemblance to the last drive where Motor City scored.
Yeah, the Force just keep shooting themselves in the foot with these penalties, and you would think after you had 2 offsides penalties that you would watch the football if you're a defensive lineman. But
Defensive line like, surely they won't go on a hard count again.
yeah,
I'd do it right here again.
oh heck yeah.
So they took the whole defensive line out, then took them out again. Hall trying to scramble, going to roll back to his left or to his right. Tries to turn the corner, does, fires it downfield, and it's dropped.
Almost intercepted.
I thought it was going to be a touchdown for a second, Coach.
Yeah, what a play by Hall. Avoids the tackle, avoided the pressure twice, and then almost threw a touchdown pass. So what a play.
This is one of those things where you watch it and you're thinking we're one big play away from this being, a 3-point or it could be a 2-point game or a 4-point game. You're also, watching this thinking there's no way that this is a sustainable offense for the rest of the game. Snap it and
Yeah, duck and dodge, man. That's what the quarterback's doing. Take, snap, duck and dodge, and then throw it down the field.
36 seconds.
Oh, there he goes again.
He's got a lot of room, Coach.
Yeah,
that's a first down. Who called timeout? They didn't have any timeouts.
25 seconds left in the first half, and
I didn't think they called. I didn't think they had a timeout left, Coach.
I don't know. We don't ever get those signals, so we're guessing as to who calls the timeout. The Outlaws have really improved their offense when they put Hall in a quarterback.
Absolutely.
And, he's got a little wiggle back there too.
He does.
He's hard to hem up.
They got him listed as a receiver too, Coach.
Yeah.
I think this was, I'm going to take the best athlete I got, put him back there at quarterback, and see if he can make something happen. And so far, it has worked out perfectly for the Motor City Outlaws.
Yeah, he threw a 49-yard touchdown pass. Not for a great play by the linebacker for the Force, he would have scored on a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Then we just saw a good scramble there for 12 more yards. So can they punch this in with 25 seconds left? And I would imagine that was their last timeout.
There goes the fade route. Nice job.
Nice.
I agree.
That's number 6 back there. I guess that's William Elam.
And he makes it. He just caps the route right there at the top, Coach.
Yeah, he was all over that one. That was a really good play. Should have been a pick, or could have, should have, would have. So we got 2nd and 10.
I'd run the same play right there, and instead of it being a go route, I'd run the 2 inside guys in that trips look on crossing routes. And I'd run number 3 on the post, and I'd throw the post. Look at the middle of the field right there, Coach.
There's avoids.
And that is going to be caught, but out of bounds. There's going to be an illegal block.
Wow, once again, that ball could have been intercepted by the Force. They had a better chance to catch that ball than the Outlaw did. And then you run the old tip drill, and the guy hung with it. Unfortunately, he was out of bounds. And that was really close to being a spectacular catch.
So they took the penalty right here. I think they just said there's 5 seconds left. They call that a 15-yard penalty right there?
Yep. So they backed him up now to the 38-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 25 right here. This will be the last play of the first half.
Now they bring Lewis back in, and they put Hall out at wide receiver.
Looks like the Force are going to rush 3 right here. So they got a quads look to the left right here for Motor City. They're going to roll to the left. Knock it down.
Throw it into a crowd, and there were a crowd of people down there on that play.
And that will take us to halftime with your score. The Force 16, the Outlaws 6.
Hey, gentlemen, what did you think about the first half? Oh, hold that. Put a pin on it. Let you take a break. Get some snacks. We'll come right back. Going to kill their mics. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in here on this Score 58 Network. Wonderful Dirty Bowl 2024. We're going to show some highlights of last year's Sunshine Bowl. It's going to roll for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back and go over halftime stats. Sit back and enjoy some football here on Score 58 Network.
Say that's a lot. That's a backward pass. There's
He is going
right now. Number 19 is in for the score in 3. Another really nice run here on second down. He's got a first and then some. I mean, finally taken down.
everybody down and kicking out. Uh-oh. Hello. He get in the end zone?
He did.
Touchdown. Going up top off the press coverage. That's great coverage and a great job of finding the ball. Ball's on the ground. That's a touchdown. So we've had 2 scoop and scores.
Screen to him.
He's going to score.
And provided there's no flags on the field.
Ball's out.
Scooped up on the run.
7-yard line. Screen. What a great call. It's going to be a touchdown. Well, I said that. I didn't know number 5 was coming in there, but that's still going to be a touchdown. This is a huge play. Touchdown. Right down the middle of the field. What a great call. That's an absolutely perfect.
He pulls it down and just takes off.
He acted like he was going to throw it after he ran.
After he was 20 yards down the field.
Oh, they played coverage. Nice throw.
And he's in there. There's a snap, and there's the mesh point.
They almost took the handoff like that.
Uh-oh. Thought the snap was bad.
Oh, he lost in the end
Oh,
zone.
safety.
Say safety, but here we are again. That's
58 line, homeless safety.
got him to jump again.
Free play. Fires across the middle. Has a
That's a
receiver. He's
touchdown.
gone. Lots of time.
He's doing exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to run. Gets it. What a throw.
Oh, man, on the money.
Wow.
Huge.
Throw this thing outside right here. Back to the pylon, touchdown. No, it does.
There's a snap. Under pressure, rolling left. Fires. That's going to be picked off. And he's weaving through traffic.
Took him. And then in the third quarter, let's go ahead and hold on 1 second. Let's get this started right here because I am a futuristic person. That's a touchdown.
It is. It is. And it is a modified running clock for the remaining part of the game.
The rankings mean very little when it comes to playing.
It does. I mean, because it's the old idea. Everybody's got a plan.
Well, because here's the thing: when you're going records and stuff like that.
Start over. About the same field position they had before. 16-yard line field goal start. Regan takes off. Oh, and he got got a lot of room.
He's fast.
That breeze,
Yep.
the overcast. Riggins is going to hand this one off. This is going to be a big game. This one's going to go possibly the distance. No, just out of bounds. And 2nd and goal from the 9. Kind of a reverse motion here.
Wow.
Riggins is going to go in untouched. There he is. That's the score.
I'm going to let these two gentlemen take a break, get their voice back underneath them. Oh, great
Oh, wow.
interception right there. Going the other way.
They're
Some
eventually going to
blocks.
run him down.
Oh,
That's
wow.
number 14, Will. Got Showtime back in the game. Deep shot caught.
Maybe something with some under routes. We get it, something, give him a chance to run, and there we go. It's kind of what I was looking for, something more over the middle, you know.
And Brown moving to the left. And he's going to get taken down.
Or end zone.
Oh, wow. Brown goes down and
May
loses
not
the
even
ball.
have a punt. Yeah.
And 2nd down and 15 now. Quick screen. Blown up
Wow.
immediately. What a play defensively. 2nd down and 2. Riggins taking a shot to the end zone
That's
and
beat.
over the head
That was
of the
beat.
defender. Deep shot intercepted, and right away,
It's like the defense coming right back on the field because they're not fatigued yet.
oh, ball's on the
And
ground.
now,
And they're going to scoop it, and they are going to score it. Snap, looking left, deep shot. And that one is intercepted as well. Play action. And boom, quick
There it
strike,
is.
slant, got inside the DB, and that is set. Looking deep, taking the shot, got a man, and he's going to be taken out of bounds.
there we go. That was a really nice read there.
Take advantage here. Pressure coming. Pressure in his face.
Oh.
Hit. Balls out. And Motor City has it right back. 2-by-2 formation. Looking left. Firing. Over the head of 2 defenders. Swing route. He's got his back in the flat with some room to
does.
run. Hurdles.
Yeah. Good. A lot of them.
What a catch in the end zone. Holy. Davis takes the shotgun snap. Looking left. Had a man. Oh my goodness. Intercepted.
That is
Holy
a
cow, number 26.
100.
Beat, obviously, it's still the first quarter. There's a lot of timeouts. That one. Those were brutal. Shotgun snap. Davis steps up.
Uh-oh.
Fires down the middle of the field. Finds a man. It's Johnson.
Nice move.
Excuse me, Jackson. No, it's not. It's number 18 there.
Left as well? I don't think so. No, just a
Really
single over there.
wide.
Dang, they're saying they
Oh,
got
my
it.
goodness.
Wow.
A
Okay.
second turnover.
Wait, because it's 2nd and 17 and now 3rd and 17. And
Oh,
now,
and they're going to
wow.
get it. There's a flag in.
Showing
Bring us some heat.
showing some feet for a
Oh
while.
my goodness. This one gets blocked. This has a chance to be returned. his right. Stops, throws. Ball just a little high. He had from the 1. They're going to go with a quarterback run, and he's going to get in for the score. The line of scrimmage. A reverse here now to Weapon X. He's got room to run. He's got somebody in front.
Oh, boy.
Splits a couple defenders and
Look
is
at this.
finally taken down by number 12, Titan City Buccaneers. The Mustangs looking for one final stop here. And they're going to get it.
Yep.
As that one is incomplete, trying to go.
Good protection. Has a man caught.
And it's a
And there
touchdown.
he goes. The first play from scrimmage. They're in the end zone. That's number 1 on the reception, Larry Ray the third. Ball out quick to the left side. Bubble screen. Oh. Dips inside. Goes back outside. Carrying the ball like that worries me a little.
Here comes everybody, it looks like. No speed out for number 1. Hello.
They're the number 1 seed right now, ranked number 1. They're
Oh,
down 2
touchdown.
scores. What a throw. Man, that's nice. Right now.
Steps up. He was looking to get the ball to him.
I think
Down the sideline.
Yeah, I think he was trying to step up and get in to react. Here it comes again now. They dropped up underneath the middle of the field this time. Ball got hit. Oh, he still caught it. He got it. What a – they got 3 over 3 over there. There's Bunch Crunch. He makes the cut.
There he goes, touchdown.
Wow.
There he goes. Everhart steps up, looking, rolls to his right. And there's Wiggins. He cuts back to the middle.
Wiggins. Holy smokes.
Boy, a false start.
That's going to be a touchdown. He's going to get in the end zone. Transfer of power. You know, we could go on and on and on.
Got to get rid of it. Ball's on the ground. That's a live ball.
That's a touchdown.
No, it is. That's a live
Well,
ball.
he ran right back into him, so it's not going to be a touchdown. But
Should have been.
yeah, he should just
Boy, rolling.
got to get rid of it.
Throws down the middle, and it's picked.
Better get a hand on this dude, because if he gets in the edge, it's going to the house.
Uh-oh. He's got help. He's going to get.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the second half of ball games. Here we got Craig and Butch back on the call. Craig and Butch, how y'all doing? Got a little chance to relax a little bit, have a little fun. Let's take a gander at the old halftime stats. Can you tell me what do you think the total yardage is for the Force there, Craig? You go ahead and go first, buddy.
Total yardage for the Force
Yep.
is 73 yards.
73 yards. Okay. What about you there, Butch? For the Great White Shark, if you get it right, you get $5 less on your thing. Go ahead.
I will say
For the Outlaws, what you got total
that
offense?
the Outlaws' total offense is, let's see, 12, 24 minus 19. They have 5 yards total offense.
All right. Well, that's why you still keep your paycheck, and that's good. I mean, you thought about that through. Talk to me a little bit about these stats. We'll come back after the kick because I don't want to miss the kickoff, and we'll go over the halftime real quick. Gentlemen, keys of the game. Right now, Butch, you got the Force. Craig, you got the Outlaws. We'll give you a chance to kind of gander your brain on that part, and we'll get started. Glad to have everybody with us here at Duncan Creek Park 2024 Dirty Bowl. First game of 3. We have a 4 o'clock and a 7 o'clock kickoff. So make sure you stay with us all day. And if you've tuned in and you purchased, thank you so much for helping us out here on Score 58 Network. Love to have a crew. Love to be able to bring everything to you in multiple angles and have a little fun in the statting process and the names. And I click my heels together, but it still doesn't come out the way I want it to. So I have to bring more people in. All right, getting ready for the kickoffs, and I'm going to throw the halftime stats so we can talk it right after this kickoff. Gentlemen, take it away.
All right, Keon Holmes back to kickoff for the Motor City Outlaws. I'm sure that they'll have Clark and Rudolph back to receive. And it'll be picked up right there. Looks like number 88. Hello.
tackled by number 12 right there, Andrew Carroll. And what a nice play.
Yeah, ball was returned by number 88, Tremaine Cooper. And Mr. Cooper stopped real quick right there. So it'll be interesting to see how this happens. You got that halftime stats. I want to know what exactly did I say their total yards was? Didn't I say 73?
No, you didn't. It's okay.
Okay, I was making sure because I thought I said 73 and they have 74
No, you're okay.
total yards.
No, you actually asked you for the force, and you went with 52 for the force.
Okay.
So
I seem to.
And then the Outlaws went with there. We can play it back, man. It's all right. Keys of the game
I'm
right now.
throwing the challenge.
You throw that, buddy. I'll bring Kid and play back on this part. Talk to me about what the force needs to do, Butch, right now to really keep that lead going. But what you saw in the first half and what adjustments they might need to make. Go ahead.
Well, they need to be able to drive the football. Their scores have been on big plays. They scored on a 39-yard pass, and then they had a short field, 20 yards. And so if they can sustain a drive and have a little ball control, then they're in good shape.
All right. I'll tell you one thing. That defense wrapped up and went after it right there.
Really good play.
Talk to me a little bit about the keys of the game for Motor City there, Craig.
You got to be able to contain the force receivers, and you're going to have to figure out a way to block them because the way they finished the half, an offense snap it and run around until somebody gets open it's not something that is sustainable for the rest of the game because the quarterback is going to be he's going to be a literal wreck at the end of the game. He's taking a hit every snap, running about 50 yards every snap. It's going to be a rough afternoon if that's the way you're relying on moving the football.
Understood. Well, gentlemen, have a wonderful third and fourth quarter. I'll come back to you towards the end of the game.
This is an interesting way to start the third quarter right there for the Force. They've run it twice, and they've gained 2 yards. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 right here. And, I can't remember them, other than a 2-point conversion, having any just straight-up called running plays, Coach.
No, their running plays have been quarterback scrambles, and that haven't been very successful. So.
Well, they've been much more effective when they've thrown it to Clark and to Rudolph out here. So 3rd down and 8 right here. It's a 2 tight end look.
Oh, that may got an early start.
Oh, the ball is out. That's in the end zone. That's a safety. And it is a safety.
Oh, wow. Big mistake there.
So Louis gets sacked in the end zone, fumbles the football, falls on the football. It will be a safety.
What a big play come out for the second half for the Outlaws. Their defense is except for the big play, the opening play of the game for the Force, they played pretty good defense.
So they're going to get, I think you're going to get a sideline warning right here on the Outlaws, which is just nothing. And then you'll get a chance to, there'll be a kickoff from the 20 or a punt from the 20 right here. And once again, a game that looked like it could very well get out of control when it was 16-0. And you had a 4th and 25, Coach.
Yep.
And a personal foul penalty gives Motor City a first down. The next play is a 49-yard touchdown pass. And since then, it seems like the momentum has really shifted to Motor City, and the offense for the Force has kind of gone dormant.
Yeah, after their 2 drives, the first play was a 1-play drive, and then the next play they started on the 20-yard line of the Outlaws, so they haven't really shown that they can do anything offensively after those 2 series. And the Force continues to shoot themselves in the foot. We saw at the end of the half, there was 3rd and 22, and they jumped offsides 2 times, and then they have a pass interference penalty.
And an offsides on the same play.
So, they really are giving the Outlaws a chance of letting them stay in this game, and Outlaws are taking full advantage. It'll be interesting to see how they respond. Now they got a safety, which
makes it back to
one-score game. So you're right where you want to be for the Outlaws. You came out great. So we'll see what happens here, see what the Force can do.
So Young getting ready to kick it away from his own 20 right here. And one thing we know about Motor City is they've got some guys in Holmes and Hall that can make some magic with the football in their hands. So
yeah, motor is the right word. 'cause
exactly.
They got one.
Kick is away. It'll be fielded at the 48. Returning to the left, going to bring it back on the cut. Nice cut. Stays on his feet, puts a hand down.
Oh,
This ended up going to be in the end zone, Coach.
Oh, what a turn of events.
Wow. Number 0, Kevin Williams.
It must be
Oh, there's a flag.
The Outlaws are saying touchdown.
Let's see what we got here. We got a block in the back. So what could have been a 2-point conversion after the beautiful 52-yard return by Kevin Williams is going to end up being a block in the back, and the Force will get to put their defense on the field, who, outside of one play, Coach, and some penalties, was very impressive in the first half.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and like we said, if the Outlaws don't find a way to block them, it could be a long afternoon for the quarterback. Second time now that the Outlaws have had a big kickoff return
Called back
because of a penalty.
That was a great return. I mean,
oh, yes. Still excellent starting field position, 32-yard line of the Force. So we'll see what the Force can respond. The Outlaws come out with a little extra energy here
I
after
would say.
halftime, and so we'll see if the Force can match that energy. If not, this is going to be a barn burner to the end.
So it's 16-8. We're one play away from having a really, a really interesting game.
Yeah, what started out looking like it was going to be a runaway has now tightened up considerably.
And you got to give Motor City credit. They have taken advantage of their opportunities.
Yes. And the Force have given them many.
Yes, they have. So a doubles look right here. Hall at quarterback. You got Conrad behind him and a single back ace look. Doubles look with 4 wide receivers. And there's going to be the toss sweep. Edge on the corner. Conrad running through.
Run.
People going to get about 7. It'll bring up second down and 3.
33 on the tackle there. Trey Hayes, linebacker.
And I mean, it's
nice play to start out for their best, one of their best offensive plays other than penalties.
You know, they had the little throw to the mini fridge when he was at tight end for about 16 or 17. They had the bootleg for 8. Then they had the 49-yard kind of an RPO look to number 88, Kevin Mahone. And, you know, that pretty much sums up their offense outside of when they put Hall in the game. He had a 13-yard scramble. But pretty much everything's been run for your life. There's the fake the toss. Hall's going to keep it. Got a chance right here. Hall's going to score. Wow.
What a play. Fake the toss, bootleg back, cuts up under the defensive end, and he's in the end zone. And he's doing the backstroke.
So it's 16-14 now. And it's kind of one of those things, Coach. It was almost like, you know, the Outlaws were shocked at the way the game started. And, you know, they got one big play, and after that one big play, they've kind of just been, you know, right there, you know, sitting there, you know, waiting for their opportunities. And every time they get one, they've capitalized on it.
Yeah, they have done a good job of taking what the Force has given them, and that was a really great play by the quarterback there. Yeah, the Outlaws just kind of hung around, stuck around, did what they do, and you knew, I mean, they're ranked 10 in the nation, so you know that they're a good football team.
Great job on the edge right there by number 19, Martell Flemister, of not blocking in the back. He had a chance to block that guy. He just threw his hands up, got out of the way. All right, now you got a power eye look, and they're trying to run the quarterback sneak, and I don't think they got it. And he is short, and the 2-point conversion fails, and that'll make it 16-14. But we got ourselves a football game, Coach.
Oh, yeah, this is going to go down to the wire now. We'll see how the Force can respond. They came out to open the game just with they had the extra energy, and they've come out after halftime and they've been real flat. They went had the safety.
Hey, Craig, do me a favor. I'm sorry, Butch. Bring back that play that we just had scoring a touchdown.
I got it right
All
here.
right, go for it, man.
All right, so you're going to get this. You got a ace backfield. You're going to get sweep look this way, but just watch when the quarterback, he's going to, reverse out, get up here. Pay attention to number 19 right here, who has a chance to make the block. So here you go. You get your little fakes, and everybody's looking. You can see the 3 technique right there. Turn, but watch right here. Watch this right here, because this could have been a block in the back. And you see him just pull up right there, and then allows him to make the move and walk into the end zone for a touchdown.
I appreciate that. Go ahead back, guys. I apologize.
We're good.
Okay.
I was having a little fun wanting to bring that up.
It was a really good job.
It wasn't that fake was incredible, Butch.
Yeah, the left tackle did a really good job just letting the defensive end. He wanted to contain, and that was
He
great.
squeezed.
He just widened him out, and
Yep.
it was cut up underneath, and off we go.
I mean, the backside defensive tackle is looking at the tall sweep.
Yeah.
Quarterback runs right by him. So Holmes again to kick off. He's been very effective on his kicks and his coverage.
Yeah.
This one's topped. It's going to be fielded right down the middle of the field. Going to be tackled at the 50-yard line. Be 1st and 10 at the 50. That ball was returned by Chris Beard from Anniston High School. And so,
Yeah, what's Force going to do now? They've had big plays, and they've had nothing else.
Yeah, that's true.
So can they sustain an offense or?
Well, their second touchdown, Coach. They had it 1st and goal at the 1. They lost 11 on what was supposed to be a zone read. The quarterback fumbled it, ended up losing yardage, and then they had a 13-yard touchdown pass on a scramble drill on 3rd down and goal from the 13-yard line, Coach. So, I mean,
they haven't proven that they can move the football other than through big plays.
So now you got back to the 2 tight end, 2 wide receiver, the flanks look, gun backfield. There's the snap, inside give, and running right up the middle is number 24 for about 7. And we got a player down right here. That was number 24 on the carry, Ty Dunklin from Gardendale High School. So we're going to go back and look at the play number 10 on our the first touchdown, and we'll roll it back here. It is just one of the easiest routes to call and teach. You're going to get a go route from the outside and just a speed out from the slot. And I don't really know what is happening on the back end of this secondary, but as you can see right here, the corner is almost 7 yards off, and this is probably the easiest touchdown pass that you can get to start off a game. I mean, it's just right there. Clark catches it, and at this point in time, we thought maybe, just maybe, we were going to have a blowout, and it has not, gone to that extent. So 2nd and 3 right here. Ball is at the 42 of the Motor City Outlaws. Louis takes a snap. It's the same play, and it's going to be a 1st down. They're just, Coach, I think they're as bad as this comes to sound. As fast as the first half went with the clock, I think they're trying to shorten the game a little bit right here.
Yeah, and trying to do something. You know, it's funny, we talked before the game on what set I hated the most, the defensive coordinator, and I hate this set because it balances up the defense.
And there he's got the edge, Coach. This could be a huge play. Oh, nice tackle.
Play.
Number 88 made a huge play right there. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain, maybe a 4-yard gain right here.
Yeah, that's Kevin Malone, and if he doesn't get there, he may still be running.
Yeah, that was a really nice play. I think they're going to give him 4. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 6. And you've seen a definite shift in what the Force are trying to do on offense right here.
Yeah, first half they were rearing back and let's throw it all over the field, and even their first possession, which cost them, gave up safety, and now they're going back and going big and balancing up the defensive front, and let's just run it right at you and see if you can stop us.
You got the 2 tight ends in. You got Clark down here. It looks like you got Beard up top. And they've got everybody in the box, and there comes the play fake. Going to flip it out here to Hayes in the flat. He steps back inside. Back inside again. Nice job. That's a great job right there of Louis of trying to look downfield, seeing it covered, getting it to the check down. I think that's another first down, Coach.
Yeah, and what a good play by the big man, making a couple of guys miss and picking up the first down.
So right back on the ball with a little tempo right here. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 30.
Oh, he's got
Just had to jump over somebody right there.
Yeah,
Gain of 5 more. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5. You asked what their answer was going to be, Coach?
Yeah. And they're responding well. Looks like we've got another player down for Motor City. So while we have an injury timeout, maybe we can get a replay from the first half.
Yeah, I got it. If Bo is ready, we can run play number 20. And so here it is. This is the 2nd touchdown of the game. You're going to watch right here. The quarterback's going to take the snap, and he's going to scramble. And this is basically, you know, he's going to take this thing, drop back. He's going to look to his left. But when he gets out here, I want you to watch Clark as he retraces his steps. So here's the snap, looking, steps up. Now as he slides out right here, when he starts to run, you got Clark in the back corner of the end zone right here running to the open spot, uncovering for the touchdown. Just a really nice job of running the scramble drill and an easy touchdown to put them up at the time 16-0. So we're sitting here at 16-14. We got a nice drive going right here by the Force. It's 2nd down and 5, but they've stayed in this 2 tight end set the whole second half. And it didn't work real good the first 3 plays, but this drive has been a whole lot different, Coach.
Yeah, they starting to match up front and doing a good job.
Got the edge over here. Nice cut. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 1, unless there was a hold. Yep, they called the hold.
Good play by the safety there, Kenny Wynn coming up.
So 2nd and 5 just turned into 2nd and 15.
And now we'll see what the Force can do. Last time they tried to throw the ball, it didn't turn out well at all.
Well, now here comes Rudolph back in the game. Had Rudolph in. So you've got your spread look back in. So there's Louis. Brought in the defensive end, McKenzie, to play running back for an extra blocker right here. There goes Louis. He sets, rolls to his right almost immediately. Going to fire it back across the field, and it's going to be caught.
Wow.
all the
Oh.
way to about the 15-yard line. Down.
Still going.
Okay. Down to about the 12. Ball is caught by number 6. That's Bajan Clack from Alabama A&M University.
Dangerous throw there by Louis, throwing it up in the air.
And it was a penalty on the defense. So the Force have entered the score 58 orange zone. They will have first down and goal at about the 6-yard line after the half the distance penalty.
And what a big answer by the Force.
Yeah, this right here is a a huge answer. He tried to throw the towel off the field. He didn't make it. He's like, yeah, okay.
So yeah, what a big answer. Now they've got a first and goal on the 6-yard line.
I mean, and that play right there that Louis just made, my quarterback coach mind was like, no. Everything about that was like,
Yeah.
it gave me
Yeah.
gave me some serious nervousness about the whole situation.
Yeah, no, great play.
There's the snap. There's the inside give. Nice
Oh,
cut. Yeah, going to be tackled down at about the 5, so it'll be second and goal at the 5. McKenzie almost cut that thing back on the backside B-gap, coach, and
Yeah,
walked into
that
the end zone.
Yeah, he made a great cut back there. Had good pressure again up front on the snap, and McKenzie was able to avoid the first man and make a positive out of nothing.
But the Force have really slowed this thing down right here. I mean, they have turned this game into a basic crawl. So they went to a 2 tight end flanks look. Now they're back in their spread look. Got Louis McKenzie in the backfield. I mean, everything about this screams throw it.
Oh,
And then he falls. And it's going to bring up third and goal from about the 18-yard line.
yeah, good pressure there. That's Colin Rogers, a defensive end, and wow.
Now, the interesting thing is, Coach, you think they'd kick a field goal?
No. I saw the field goal kicker during pregame warm-ups, and didn't look very
And
pretty.
the answer was no, is what you're saying? Just
Yeah.
flat out no.
Yeah, I think this is 4-down territory.
So third and goal from the 18 right here. And if it's me, they've gone to the 2 tight end look again. I'm throwing the fade down here to 17 to Mr. Clark. But they can hand this thing off and get some. Oh, snapped it before he was ready, Coach. And now he's going to run it. Louis almost gets away. So fourth and goal now. And what was such a promising drive is right on the verge of just being a time-consuming, change of field position.
And the Force seemed to find a way to shoot themselves in the foot.
They have a lot today,
Yeah.
both offensively and defensively.
You're on the. Looks like they're going to call a timeout.
Either that or it's going to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's with the role of how fast can we get the 15 minutes running, man.
I think so.
Yeah, I like that. Well, the next game starts at 4, and they're trying to give a 30-minute warm-up. So, 20 to 30-minute warm-up across the board here. So to be able to look at it. What did you really like about this second half? I mean, third quarter of action, Butch. I mean, 16-14. What did you like about the Outlaws?
Well, they came out with a sense of urgency and a little more energy than they seemed to show in the first half. And I don't know if that 11-hour drive kind of had them in, dead legs or whatever, but they came out in this second half. They got a safety, and then they went right down and scored. So, they returned the kickoff for a touchdown, had a penalty, but then overcame that and scored. So they've come out with a different energy.
Well, probably the most interesting thing, Craig, we'll let you kind of a thought process on this. Michigan came down the day before. Okay, they're in, Detroit, Michigan, Motor City. The Force is in Birmingham. Did they drive over this today?
I would think they probably drove over last night.
Okay. To me, of saying and getting that idea, because you got that first game at 1 o'clock. I mean, it's a good probably about 3-hour drive from Birmingham to Tequila, give or take on how fast you drive. What did you like about the stats here, Butch?
They're really deceiving because the force dominated early, and now
With big plays too.
they were all big plays, but they were in complete control, and the Outlaw have really come back and have kind of righted the ship. They didn't panic; they just stuck with what they do.
All right, 4th and goal, Craig. What are you running?
I'm throwing the fade to 17. Right down there. Clark is on the right-hand side. He's caught 2 passes today. They've both been touchdowns. They've both been in this end zone.
All right. So what you're just saying is a trifecta.
Well, I'm just saying that I don't understand why they went away from what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, we were doing this. We've got him involved. We got Rudolph involved. And since that second drive, we haven't really seen much of that. 4th and goal. Oh, they got him to jump. It's free play.
And there's the fade.
And there's the touchdown.
There's the touchdown.
In the same corner.
What a call by Coach Chapman.
And that makes it 22-14. So this point after right here is huge.
Yeah.
And they have seen they can't cover him, Coach.
Yeah, that was, he's bigger than the corner, and he just went up and high-pointed that ball and just said, here I am. And a really good throw. You got a guy out there, throw it, give him a chance. And that's exactly what Louis did. He didn't try to do anything special with it, throw it up high and let him go get it.
And if this is me right here, I go back to that 2 tight end look, and I put Rudolph in motion, and I give him the ball because he made 3 people just look just ridiculous on the last 2-point conversion he got in. I would bring him in motion. I would flip the back over here so he could block the edge. But this would be jet sweep to 18. And they tried to get to the edge, and they couldn't get to the edge. And so Motor City does what they need to do. They stop the 2-point conversion, and they keep it a 1-possession game. And like you said, Coach, it looks like we're going to have ourselves a finish.
Yeah, this is a barn burner now. The force we're able to answer now. Can the Outlaws come back and answer?
And the scariest part about this is some of the most outstanding plays for Motor City today have been on the kickoff return.
Yeah, I'm not wanting to kick it because they have.
And here's your drive summary. 10 plays, 3 first downs, 54 total yards. They had 7 rush attempts for 8 yards, Coach.
Wow.
3 pass completions for 46 yards, scored a touchdown, 2-point conversion fails. And we're sitting at 22-14. But, hey, we're in the 4th quarter of a 1-score game, Coach, and it did not look that way with 3 minutes to go in the 1st quarter.
No, it was 16-0, and Outlaws have really made a good comeback now. They've got to answer.
So you've got one. The guys that are back returning the kick right here for Motor City that can all, like you say, coach Motor.
Oh, yeah, they've got speed back there.
You got
I would be kicking this thing, squibbing it to that guy in the middle of the field right there.
Because
I don't want to kick it to those guys back there deep.
I would really not like for Ramel Holmes to touch this football if I'm the force, because the first time he returned it, he looked like he was shot out of a cannon. And then you had Williams on the last return, just made an outstanding return, showed great balance and determination. That's easy for me to say. Got it into the end zone. Was called back on we'll just say a questionable block in the back call.
Yep.
They did get into the end zone, so they can kind of forgive that one. Young with the kick. Fielded at the 20. Got the corner, coach. That's Hall. He cuts it back. He's going to be tackled down at about the 49 yards line, so they'll have 51 yards to go.
Yep. Yeah, if you're going to give up that every time, you might well just onside kick it and give yourself a chance to recover. And then you don't have to worry about those guys returning it. So.
One of the biggest plays in this entire game was when the coaching staff at Motor City made the switch at quarterback and went to Hall under center. Since then, their offense has been, much better, much more efficient. His ability to extend the play has been rough for the force to handle.
Yeah, the force early were bringing a lot of pressure and really dominating the line of scrimmage. And since the change of the quarterback, they're still putting a lot of pressure, but the quarterback, like you said, extends the play and has made plays.
And they took their starting running back, you know, the mini fridge, Chris Hayes III, and put him at left guard. And since they've put him at left guard, now they're holding offensive line at offsides.
Yeah,
But there it is. They ran right behind Hayes, and that's number 29 on the carry right there, Conrad.
yeah, we're going to have offside.
No, they didn't call it.
Wow.
Going to be 2nd down and 1, Coach. No, they're going to be 2nd and, well, it should be 1st down, it looks like. They're going to call it 2nd and 1.
Yeah, short one.
Non-existent one.
Yeah.
So back in the ace backfield, tight end trips to the right. Over the top motion. There's the give again, and just running right at them, which so something we didn't think they could do in the first half. And they are down to the 30-yard line. And I mean, that's Conrad again, Justin Conrad. It'll be 1st and 10, but the stark contrast in what offense was in the first half for Motor City and what it is right now is impressive.
Yeah, they are just dominating the line of scrimmage, which is what the force did in the first half on defense. So they're just running right at them, getting movement off the football, and just, God.
And I wonder if the snap count thing has got them a little bit slow, because they jumped off sides like 5 times in a 6-play stretch. Here comes motion across. It's the same play. Oh, they're going to.
Uh-oh.
That is a great play.
0 Malcolm Brooks again, linebacker.
And that is an absolute killer. I mean, we're looking at 2nd, 20 now, Coach?
Yeah, and you have great success. You've picked up 20 yards right down the field, and then you want to go with your trickeration play, and you immediately lose 10. And not sure that was the time or the place, but it's easy for us to sit here and make that call.
So 2nd down and about 20 right here. Ball is back at the 41-yard line.
I'm looking at bootleg action. Oh, toss.
Short toss. And they're going to call a face mask. Yep.
Golly. And once again, the force are going to shoot themselves in the foot.
And, man, they blasted that play, Coach. They
looked like they were in the huddle because they knew what was coming. They made a good play, and just unfortunate face mask penalty right here, I'm guessing. Oh, no, they're calling holding against. Wow.
So it'll be 3rd down and 23 now after the 3-yard loss, Coach.
It's hard to call holding when you don't block anybody.
Yeah,
but whatever. Must have been on the wide out there.
I have seen it where my guy was getting driven into the backfield while holding, though. I think my remark to the official at that time was, "Did you really need to call that?"
Yeah.
What are you bringing the ball back up for? Just because he declined the penalty don't mean you put it back at the previous line of scrimmage. You put it where the ball was at. There's Hall dropping back. He's going to make it out to the left.
Once again,
that's 0 again.
Yeah, big play there, because if he misses, there's nobody else out there.
That's a loss of 5 more. It's going to bring up 4th and 28.
Yeah, Brooks with a big play there, because the defensive end on the pass rush went inside and was beat to the outside, and Brooks makes a really good play standing out there and making a tackle on somebody that.
Whatever you do, Motor City, don't punt.
Yeah. Yeah, their punt hasn't been very successful. They had to, unless they're wanting to get the roughing.
It's going to be the roughing the punter penalty play.
Yeah. they changed punters.
They don't have anybody covering that guy up top up there. I mean, there's nobody covering that guy.
Yeah.
There's the ball is away. It's caught. Oh, look at this, Coach. Ooh.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
12 on the tackle. That's Jamin Leonard. Or I'm sorry, that's Andrew Carroll on the play. Really good tackle there. That looked like it had some promise going in.
Yeah, Clack, you know, he just catches that ball right there in the middle of everybody. And I was one of those things where I was like, fair catch, fair catch, fair catch. And then no, and then if he would have fair caught it, he wouldn't have got that,
yeah, he wouldn't
that greeting.
Yeah, your ribs would feel a lot better in the morning.
So 1st down and 10 now. And they've gone back to the spread look right here. 1st and 10, ball is at the 38. There's the inside give. And
nowhere.
I mean, number 1 right there for the Motor City Outlaws.
Yeah, Burton, DeMario Burton.
Yeah, he comes through unblocked, Coach.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah, I'm not sure both teams, they have great success running the football, and then they want to go back to spread and don't have success.
So loss of 2 right there will bring up 2nd down and 12. There's the snap. Louis drops. Oh, dangerous throw, but it's caught. That's Clark. And Clark's down the right sideline. He's going to get the stiff arm. Almost. All the way down to the 5. 1st and goal at the 5. Clark takes it all the way down the right sideline. They enter the score 58 orange zone. And, I hate to say it, Coach, but
what a dangerous pass that was.
Oh, when he threw it, I was going, no. But he throws it and puts it away from the defender. Clark does a nice job of catching it with his hands, not trying to use his body. Turns away, runs it down to the sideline to the 5. And every time Clark has touched the ball today, Coach, it's been a huge play.
Yeah, and that was a great job by Clark staying in bounds. It looked like he was going to get knocked out of bounds around midfield, and he was able to
I think we got a timeout right here for the Force, who are looking for all intents and purposes, Coach, to put this thing away right here. So the Outlaws, they get the safety to start the 3rd quarter, get the huge kickoff return. It gets called back, but they score anyway. They get it to a 16-14 game. The 2-point conversion was unsuccessful. And since then, the Force had a huge drive, a 10-play drive that they scored, didn't get there to conversion. And then you get you had a nice kickoff return. Then you had a nice couple of plays. You're down at about the 30. And then you try to run the fake and pitch, and you lose 10 yards, and then the drive falters. And now you're looking at being down 2 scores.
Yeah, and this is big. The winner of this is an automatic qualifier for the Sunshine Bowl. So this is big.
There's the give, nice cut, and met, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm talking about met a yard deep. So it'll be 2nd and goal.
Number 40 right here, Calden Rogers having himself a heck of a game on the defensive side of the ball. That's the 4th or 5th play this half.
And Ellis just got met in the backfield. Looks like we have a Force defender down.
And here are the dates for the Sunshine Bowl again. You see, we'll have 4 games on February the 17th, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then on February the 18th, we start at 12 o'clock. So you'll have a big weekend, 7 football games.
Whew. That's a lot of football games, Coach.
Yes, sir.
If we get a shot, we need to take a look at trying to see the number of trying to need to look at that pass to Clark that both of us were like, no. So Louis in the gun right here. Here's the snap. He's going to throw the out route. That's to Rudolph. What timing.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
Really good throw and catch there. Good route. Throw is right on the money.
I mean,
yeah, these wide receivers for the Force are.
They're legit, Coach.
Yeah, they catch it with their hands. They run good routes. And that one was a dagger for the.
Yes, it is.
For Motor City.
So this would be the 2-point conversion. So so the 2 tight end going for 2 right here. Louis in the gun with the pistol behind him. There's the fake, going to throw the fade out to the right, and you're going to get the penalty right there.
And now you put it on the 1.5.
So we're going to be on the 1 right here.
Yeah, I think if I'm here, I'm handing the big man in the backfield. I'm going to
Yeah.
let
Ellis.
Justin Ellis run
Yep.
this ball.
They've changed quarterbacks right here. Put number 13 in the game. LaTravion Armstrong. Armstrong in the gun. Ellis flanks to his right. And he's going to run it up the middle, and he's going to be in. And that's going to be 30-14 for the Force. So now it's a 2-possession, 2-point conversion game.
Yeah, and since we don't know the time on the clock, clock's been running pretty quick, so this one should be.
It could be kind of close.
Yeah, 4 or 5 minutes left.
Had our drive summary up there. There it is, 4 plays, you get 1 first down, 62 total yards. Once again, minus rushing on 2 attempts, 2 attempts for minus 3 yards, 2 pass completions for 65 yards. You got a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion and a 30-14 score. And it looks like the Force out of Birmingham, Alabama will be heading on their way down to Miami to play in the Sunshine Bowl, Coach.
Yeah, they've had 2 big answers. They, the Outlaws came back, made this thing a game, and then the Force have scored twice. And once again, the scariest play for the Force is this kickoff. I'd kick it.
I wouldn't kick that. Nobody back there would touch football. If they get the ball at the 50, they're going to get the ball at the 50 anyway.
Right.
This would be, I would kick it right in that big, gigantic open area where nobody's at.
Yeah, I'm not kicking that thing deep.
And here comes Young for the kick. And it's right down the middle, and he kicked it right to him. And they take it to the right. He's going to turn the corner. He cuts it.
Oh, he's got.
And that'll be Quez Hall, and he'll be down at about the 42-yard line with about 3:30 to go in the game now. It'll be 1st and goal, or 1st and 10 at the 42. And Mr. Hall looks like he might be cramping a little bit.
Yeah, he's had an active day. He doesn't come off the field, and he's run. I would hate to know how many miles he's run today because he's chasing him in the secondary. He's running for his life as a quarterback. He's returning kickoffs. Oh,
It has been, you know, his in, you know, when they took him and put him in the game to play quarterback, it changed the offensive look for Motor City, and it made them way more successful. Problem is that they just couldn't get a stop when they needed to here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they cut it to 2 points,
And had them 4th and goal at the 17, Coach.
right. And since then, it's been all force. So.
So we have a I have no idea
Not
what
really
they're
sure.
discussing right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the official is.
He called somebody over. He wanted to definitely have a conversation. I was trying to watch the sideline and see what was going on.
Yeah, I mean, they had a couple of players standing down here about the 35-yard line. Well, that's inside the player box, so that couldn't be an issue, I wouldn't think. But once again, we're not privy to all the information going on with the officials. So.
2-minute warning.
Wow.
Coach, I'm telling you, they're just running this thing.
Yes, sir, buddy. They're getting this thing done.
So you're at the 2-minute warning, so I'm saying there's a couple of – we're going to be 2 or 3 plays away from this thing being over.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, nice cut. That's an incredible cut. He didn't get anything out of it, but the fact that he was able to – ball's out. They're going
to call him down.
And that was Hayes picking it up, who had the catch earlier. He was like, man, got myself a touchdown. We got a penalty here, too. It may be a horse collar.
Yeah, really good cut in the backfield to avoid getting negative yards, and he turned it into
I think they're calling offense.
I don't know what they're calling. I'm not sure who they may be calling this a fumble.
Yeah, he just pointed, the white cap just pointed that it was forced football.
Wow.
So what was the penalty flag then?
I don't know, but he's pointing and saying it's forced football. So.
And he said it was a personal foul on the Outlaws. I have no idea what just happened. Because it looks like
they're marking off 15.
So did they call a face mask on the running back?
They call it.
It can't be a face mask if it's second down. It's got to be first down.
So we're at a loss.
And so I guess it was a personal foul. They're going to mark it off from that spot, so it's 2nd and 25.
Yeah.
They fake the sweep. There goes Hall around the corner again. He's had success on this.
And he picked up what they lost on the penalty.
It'll be 3rd and 13.
We have another injured player over there.
I think actually when Hall was running the ball, I think he actually rolled up on the guy that was trying to block for him.
that knee is
That's-
never a
nope.
good sign. And you know what we don't talk about enough in this game is that these guys all have a job somewhere else.
Yep.
This is not what they do for a living, and you know, they're here because they love this game and they want to play and want to continue playing. And so we've
it's
hoped for the best for this.
as you can see right there, a 4 o'clock game today in the 2024 Dirty Bowl is the Indy Bison Red versus the River City Spartans. And we saw those both teams were ranked in the top 20, and I think it was 2A, right, Coach?
Yep.
So it should be an outstanding football game. I like the River City Spartans helmets.
Yeah, the Bison kind of go with the Patriots look there.
A little Patriots combo, Patriots Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of frowned upon in that area of the world, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
National championship game on Monday night, 7:30 p.m. The #1 Michigan Wolverines facing the #2 Washington Huskies. It's like 1991 all over again, Coach.
Yeah, and you're at the opposite ends of the offense. You got the Michigan that wants to pound the ball, and you got Washington that spreads it out and throws it all over the field. And so we'll see what happens.
And I'm all in favor of spreading it out and throwing it all over the field.
I'm gonna tell you, when you got a guy like Penix back there, it makes it fun to do because
that first 3 plays against Washington or against Texas, where they had they had a loss on first down, and then it looked like they had a false start or something, and it was 3rd down and forever, and he drops that corner route in, and it gets all the way down the 1. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he threw some passes. The pass that impressed me the most was the touchdown across the middle that he just
to 11.
Yeah, he threaded that thing through there. It wasn't a very big window, and buddy, he put some mustard on it, and it zipped in there.
And one of the things about Washington is they played the end of their year with a lot of injuries to their skill guys on offense out wide, and they've been really much maligned as their run defense has been. They talk about it all the time about how they give up. They played the whole back part of their year with a lot of injuries, and they just found ways to win, and that's the sign of a really good football team and a competent coaching staff. That guy, they showed that dude's record. I think he's only lost 13 games in college as a head coach.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
That's impressive where it is, but really impressive there. So second down, excuse me. So they got it right. There's the toss sweep.
He's got space here. Cuts back, don't run in there.
Yes, do not. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6. No, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, it's got to be. Couldn't be a whole lot of time left.
Yeah, I think Motor City's trying to get as many plays as they can out of this right here. 3rd down, 5. There's false start. Oh, no. Yeah,
that looks bad.
That did not look good, Coach.
No. That was Trey Hayes on the tackle, and big man falls on the little man. It's never a good sight.
And that, Coach, will be the end of the game right there. And your final score here from Decula, Georgia. All right, the Force from Birmingham, 30. The Motor City Outlaws, 14. The Force punched their ticket to Miami for the 2024 Sunshine Bowl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the final stats. They're going to be giving out trophies. We're going to stay tuned. We're not going anywhere. Love to show the trophy presentation. I hate that towards the end of the game, injuries did occur. I hope everybody gets on the mend as quickly as possible in that situation. That's no fun to have that, as Butch, you said that very honestly, of everybody got to go to school, go to work the next day in that situation. And that's just one of those things that play into it. Next game will be kicking off roughly right around 4 o'clock. If we get a different time, we'll let you know. We'll come live back at 3:45. Congratulations to the Force and punching their ticket. Be curious to see who they're going to end up playing. on that part. So that's going to be very interesting to see what game they get an opportunity to play in. And between the Sunshine Bowl, National Bowl game, the President's Day Bowl game, 1 and 2, be interesting to see. And then you got the good old-fashioned National Bowl games and national championships between the American Football News Today. That's what the AFNT stands for across that one. So the refs get to take a break. We get the final stats. And realistically, talk to me why, Butch, help me out here. Why was, and from a rushing perspective, that they always seem to be in the negative, meaning the force?
Well, you got the offensive lineman that it didn't really come off the football. You got big guys, and I'm sure they're really out of shape and, not in football condition like they were in college. And you got these guys playing defense that are coming after you.
So it's more of a sling. I don't want to say a chuck and go, but if you can pass block, you're going to pass block.
Yeah.
And be able to get – when you got 18 out there, as y'all were saying so nicely, there's some receivers out there for the force. They're definitely going to be an interesting matchup across the board and seeing what happens. Overall, last thoughts before we head out of here and get ready for our second game of the day, 4 o'clock kickoff between the Bisons, as you said, the Buffalo Bills, and who?
The Patriots.
The Patriots and the River City Spartans, man. Mm-hmm. And can you tell me where River City is?
Virginia.
Hey, that sounds good to me, man.
I would guess Cincinnati.
You go Cincinnati. All right, we're going to have that argument. Paychecks, you sound like y'all were going with paychecks on that.
Nobody said that.
I did. I heard that. I have to go back and replay it, but you can challenge flag it all you want right there. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank
Shark
you.
will come after you.
No. Yeah. Doot, baby shark. All right, I got you. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for so much being a part of this broadcast. We're going to go and hang out and get ready for this next game. Be safe out there in this crazy world. I'm Bo McMichael with Craig Chapman and Butch Prosser. Congratulations once again to the Force, Motor City Outlaws. Great job coming all the way down to Michigan. Be safe. Take care.